You know, not someone they could push around and make their bitch. Are you a bitch? Why is that like the #1 question that people ask? Do not answer that question. Do not abort. Do not answer that question. What's that Big Sean line? She
hang around too goddamn long, it's like you need work.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Celine Michelle.
Just a set. My brother name is $10. Stop all that back and forth over the net. My mama wish I would've went corporate. She wish I would've went exec.
Alright y'all, so today we're going to be talking about bad habits that you need to leave behind with these men. So first thing is to stop telling the new guy about the old guy. Don't go into detail about your exes. Don't talk about your exes, your situationship, your friends with benefits, and none of that. Because what that does is that's going to show him how far he can push you. I feel like a lot of girls do this when they first start talking to a guy, and the only thing it does is leaves a bad impression. Men want a woman that they can respect, you know, that has boundaries, you know, not someone they could push around and make their bitch. Are you a bitch? Telling them what you allowed in a past relationship just shows them what they can do to you. If you tell them, oh, yeah, well, Johnny cheated on me 4 times, then he's going to be like, I bet, so I could cheat on her 2 to 3 times and she's not going to dip. No, you got it wrong, sir. And also telling them what you allowed another man to do to you will make them lose respect for you. Like, oh, he never took her out. Oh, he disrespected her. He embarrassed her on social media. So why should I do the most? Why should I treat her like a princess when Johnny treated her like crap? Girl, we don't want that, bro. We don't want that. Don't even put yourself in the position for that to happen. Do not mention any past relationships. Even if he's asking, oh, how long have y'all been together? Do not say too much, girl. Like, oh, yeah, me and my ex were together for a little while, but, you know, we kind of went our separate ways. It didn't really work out. That's all you really need to say. Also, telling a man too much can scare them away. You know, if they heard you've been with a guy for 2 to 3 years, you know, you guys lived together, you did all this stuff, you know, you had pets together, y'all spent every waking day together, that could scare him off. He's gonna be like, okay, well, she belongs to him. Let me not even try it. And the annoying thing about it is once you say too much, you can't take it back. Because even if you've grown as a woman and you've healed and you've moved on and you've gained more self-love, he will only hear what you told him that you allowed. That's where the first impression is really important, because you don't want to set the line or the boundary that you could be played with. All this healing stuff that you've done, he don't know about that. Once you tell him my ex did this, my other ex did that, I had a situationship with him, girl, he's not going to take you serious, girl. Like, he's not going to take you serious. First thing he's going to think is like, okay, I can play with this girl. And you don't want that. So this brings us to our next bad habit. Do not tell him everything that you want. Bro, it literally pains me when I like hear about or see girls do this. And like, you know, we've all been there. You know, you start talking to a guy, you guys are vibing, you know, talk on the phone, whatever, and you get more personal. You start talking about things that you like in a relationship. Like, that be why is that like the #1 question that people ask? That guys love to ask that. Oh, what you like in a guy? What you like in a relationship? Do not answer that question. Do not abort. Do not answer that question, because what that does is that gives him a play-by-play on what to do so he can get what he wants. He's gonna do exactly what you want so he can get what he wants, and this gives him an advantage because he can easily become what you want to get what he wants. If you start talking about, oh, my ex never took me on dates, he never got me flowers, he was never romantic, girl, what you think happens next? What you think he's gonna do? He's gonna do all that stuff that you mentioned, and it's almost gonna be kind of like love bombing, you know what I mean? But like, you won't really peep if he's a real player, you know, if he knows what he's doing. But yeah, he's gonna do all the stuff that you want him to do, so he can just get what he wants in the end. And girl, that's not gonna turn out good for you. And girl, I don't want that for you. And girl, don't think these guys are dumb. These guys are very, very smart. Because once they start doing all the things you like, obviously you're going to want to see him more. You're going to want to spend more time with him. And you're just going to fall for him faster. You're going to start to think, okay, he's a really good guy. He treats me well. I can trust him. And then you're going to do the do. And girl, don't do that. Don't do that. And that's going to lead to other issues like being too available. Girl, do not give a man all your time. Do not give your man all your time. Don't ever spend too much time with the man. You need your own hobbies. You know, you need your own life. What's that Big Sean line?
Hang around too goddamn long, it's like you need work. Do you got a job? I mean, for real.
Being too available, especially too soon, can be a turnoff. Cause it's like, why is she always up my butt? Like, why does she texting me every 2-3 seconds? Like, why is she blowing up my phone? Girl, no. Men are the chasers. You are the prize. Let him chase you.
Just remember that you're the prize always.
Say that one more time.
Just remember that you are the prize.
Yes.
Because girl, if he really wants to, he will find you wherever you are doing your little hobbies, whatever. He gonna send you the text, look, I haven't seen you in a minute, let me take you out, type shit. Like, there's no reason to be all up on him. If he wants you, he will find you, he will look for you, he will text you, he will call you, he will pull up on you, girl. You're the prize, and you have to know that. You have to know your value, you have to know your worth, and your energy has to match. So you're gonna need to respect yourself. Do not let these men have their way with you. You're beautiful, you're smart, you have a million things going for you. You have everything in front of you. Do not let these men play in your face. Do not let things slide, especially in the beginning. No matter how tiny your boundary is, do not let him cross it. And for no reason either. It doesn't matter if, oh, like, he's really cute, or, you know, I'm really lonely, I've been single for a while, or, you know, he's really nice, I really want to make this work. No, girl, no. Because, girl, give him an inch, and he gonna take a mile. Anyway, set your boundaries. Let him know what's up. Like, when you want to go on a date, you text me, you tell me the time and the place, and I'll be ready. When you want to go out, you come pick me up. You come open my door. When we go out to eat, you pay for the food. You pursue me. You chase me. I'm the woman. Set your boundaries and make them clear and make them straight. And I'm not saying, like, do too much. Don't be, like, aggressive. You know, don't be too intense. But, you know, throughout conversation a little bit, just kind of be like what? You know, if he's talking about, oh, I want to see you, you know, I haven't seen you in a while, I'd be like, okay, let me know when. Let me know what time. What time are you picking me up? Where are we going out to eat? You know, like, kind of make it clear without being, like, you know, too overwhelming that, like, okay, this girl is not the one to play with. Saying all this doesn't matter unless your actions match. You can't be crying, respect me, and then your Instagram is just a whole lot of ass. Feel me? Like, you have to match what you're saying. If you want to be treated like a lady, you have to be a lady. I don't even mean just act like one. You have to be one. Ladies set their boundaries. You know, they let men know that they're not to be played with. When you see me, when you pick me up, you open my door. When we go out to eat, you pay. If you want to go out, you plan the day. And y'all, we're young, feel me? Like, I'm only 20. I'm not saying, like, don't wear the mini skirt, don't wear the crop tops, you know, don't do your little pose where they can see a little bit. I'm not saying don't do none of that, but I'm just saying don't do too much. Feel me? Don't go posting all these, like, sexual memes. Don't go on a rant on Instagram, like, cussing and being loud and screaming and all this stuff, you know? Don't go on social media and air out your business. You know, keep it classy, keep it cute, sis. And y'all, take it from me, I used to be I used to be that girl in high school. I was very cringy. I don't even want to talk about it. I was just very all over the place. Now, I don't post too much. I don't post a place I've been unless I've left. Feel me? I don't say nothing about my relationship. I don't say nothing about my friendships. I don't say nothing about what goes on in my life unless it's positive. Only thing my Instagram really sees is my nails, my food, me out with my man, or, like, my outfit. And maybe, like, my TikToks. But I don't even really post memes like that because I don't want to give, you know, I don't want to give the wrong impression. I don't want to do too much. I just want to keep it cute, keep it simple, keep it classy. And while you're doing this, you have to understand how men are and how they react to certain things. At some point, we have to put emotion aside and bring in some logic. God made men and women very different. A woman is gentle, she nurtures, she makes things grow, she creates life. A man provides, he protects, he's strong, he's a hunter, he pursues. Everything concerning men and women is in sync. A man brings in food, a woman makes a meal. A man builds a house, a woman makes it a home. Everything they do is connected. So when you're in a relationship or you're looking for a relationship or trying to build one, you have to understand where both of you stem from. You have to understand your traits, how men and women are made. And I feel like in today's society, sometimes girls have some issues tapping into their femininity, but I feel like this is something that you really have to understand to be in, like, a successful relationship or to potentially find a new relationship. And girl, trust me, I've had my issues with this in the past. You know, I used to be like I said earlier, I used to be all over the place, you know, loud. I'm still a little loud, but but whatever. But, you know, just doing too much, you know, being too loud, being too aggressive. And, like, I didn't know it at the time, but I was being very masculine. You know, I had a lot of masculine traits. But at some point, we have to learn that we have to be a woman so he can be a man. Like, you know, leave a little room for him to chase you. You know, let him pursue you. Let him go after you. That's what men do. They go after things. They pursue. They hunt. You get what I'm saying? So don't be all up on him and doing the most, because at the end of the day, you are the prize. and let him win fair and square. Let him do what he needs to do to get you. Girl, let him take care of the hard stuff while you take care of the easy stuff. Guys have big egos, you know, they want to know that they could, like, you know, protect their girl, you know, provide for their girl. Like, my girl need this, I got her. You know, she can't open this, she can't lift this, I got her. And y'all, I love doing this, bro. I love doing this. I love just, like, being a woman, like, just being a girl. Feel me? Like, girl, let him open that pickle jar. Let him lift up that heavy box. Because I'm not going to do it. Like, oh, babe, I'm hungry. Let him feed you. And I just love stepping into my femininity because it just makes me feel good about myself. And I feel like it makes my man feel better in our relationship as well. You know, and like, you don't gotta do too much, girl. Like, it's also kind of has to do with a little flirting. Like, oh, babe, like, I got this perfume. Like, do you like it? Oh, look at this new outfit I got. I don't know if I like it. Knowing damn well you do like it, knowing damn well you look good as fuck in it, period. But, you know, like, you feel me? Like, be a girl, bro. Like, embrace being a woman and let him do all the manly stuff. You know, let him plan the dates. Let him pay for things. Let him protect you, you know? Like, when you walk in, like, hold his hand, hold his arm. Like, in my relationship, my man opens the car door for me. Like, when we get out of the car, he'll put his hand out so I can grab his hand so he can help me out of the car. Because, you know, I'm, like, delicate and shit. Help me out the car, babe. Say something happened. Say y'all are, you know, maybe he did something you didn't like. Don't blow up on him. Don't blow up his phone. Don't go to his house. Don't do too much. Just kind of, you know, embrace your emotions, but also keep logic in mind. You know, don't blow up on him because men, they don't even react to that. Men don't react to anger. You know, they react to communication and emotion. Instead of being like, oh, da-da-da, you did this, da-da-da-da, I didn't like, what's wrong with you, F you, you're this, you're that. Babe, like, I don't know, I didn't really like that. Like, that kind of, like, hurt my feelings. Like, why would you do that? Girl, you will have that man wrapped around you. Like, give him the opportunity to do what he needs to do. Because once you find a good man and, like, a good quality man, he will check all your boxes. Feel me? He will pursue. He will come after you. But you have to give him the room and the time to do that. Like, I'm a girl. Like, I know how you feel. Like, you be wanting to see him every day. Want to spend every second with him. But at the beginning, at least, it's a little different when you get into the relationship and you guys have been together for a while. You know, you get more comfortable. But, like, at the beginning, you know, let him do the work. And you just go with the flow. You just do what you gotta do. You know, when you see him, like, put a little makeup on. Feel me? Like, even if you're not a big makeup girly, like me, I don't even really wear foundation that much anymore. But, like, whenever I see my man, like, I want to look presentable, you know? If I don't got eyelash extensions, I'm putting on a little mascara, a little concealer, you know? I'm gonna make sure my nails are done, my toes are done, I'm waxed, you know? Like, I want to look good for my man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know about y'all, but I just love stuff like that. Like, I just love, like, being a girl, you know? Like, he's big, tall, and handsome, and I'm small, cute, delicate, and pretty. Alright, you guys, this is the end of this video. Please let me know in the comments how I did or what you think about anything that I've said. I want to hear your opinions and stuff. This was my first, like, sitting down talking video, so, you know, it might have been a little rocky or whatever, feel me? But, you know, we're only going to get better with time. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
I still turn to a CEO, so the lifestyle she respect. Hey, 2 sprinters to Quebec. Cherie, où est mon bec? They only giving niggas +1, so I never pull